name is Robbie Hocker. I'm the solid waste manager for the West Daviess County Landfill, and welcome to our site. We are getting ready to do a tour and show you some of what we do here at the landfill. This is our first stop going back through the landfill. This is where the garbage from our transfer station in Owensboro and up at Knoxville, they come along with everybody else. They bring the waste here, and this is where it starts. They come up on our scales, they're weighed, then they go to the back to our CD&D, which is construction demolition debris, or our contained landfill, which is garbage and that type stuff. And it goes back there, and we also have customers that come out and they come over, and then they will empty their trailers and all over here at the convenience center we have here. CD&D out here is construction demolition debris. It is stuff that is non-butrescible, which means it breaks down, it doesn't make leachate. Leachate's the thing that we have to control. So so that's why the wood and those drywall and metal and things like that, we're able to put in this one at a cheaper price. So that's good for people to put it here instead of in the contained. This area here is our contained landfill. This is our biggest area that we have permitted with the state. And this is where all the garbage comes. The garbage, when you set out in front of your house, it ends up in a truck, goes to our transfer station, then it comes out here. So it's all your garbage, your food waste, all that type of stuff. And they come out here with the trucks from town, they back in there, they dump it out. We have a dozer that pushes it out. And we have a compactor that's down over the hill mashing the trash right now. It mashes it, and then the compactor's coming up the hill. This is where the majority of our waste goes, and then once we just keep going until this builds up to this height that we're standing on now, and then at that point we still go up. Right now we're probably only at about 100 feet, 94. But in the end, when all this is filled in, all this area you see, we'll be 300 feet in the air out here. It'll probably be the highest point in western Daviess County. Your garbage, when it comes out here, is placed in the ground, starts breaking down and makes leachate and methane. So the methane has to be captured for Title V. So that's something we have to do for the environment, so it doesn't mess with the ozone layer. And by doing that, we have to pump these wells because they do have a lot of leachate in the bottom. We got to get that out. And then we have a vacuum where it goes down. We'll show you in a minute. Is our flare that pulls all that down and burns the methane out. And, then it's okay, to release it because it's burned up. And it's interesting, but this is going hopefully will one day be a money maker. Once we get our CFM cubic feet per minute up for all the gas wells, people will want to take this gas and either, we have someone interested right now in capturing the gas and putting it in a Texas gas pipeline over that's on our property. They can even take it and make fuel out of it for our trucks, that type of stuff. There's a lot of different options for us for going forward in the future. It'll be a good thing for the landfill. So everything that the landfill has out here has been stripped, the coal removed, and then the overburden placed back in it. And then the only place that isn't stripped is down where the office is, in that area. That hadn't been stripped, but all of it's that. And so it's been reclaimed, and now the landfill's here. It's an ideal place for it, and we've got it. And we've got over 900 acres out here that we have between the landfill, the CD&D, and then also we have land farming area back here that you'll see here in a little while. The area you see behind me in the distance is our land farming that we started here a few years ago. Again, that is made to keep all the waste out of the landfill that we can. So we have an area that we dry sludge that comes from town, and then we got this land farming permit, And what it does is we're able to grow crops like wheat, hay, and sorghum Sudan grass to pull the nitrogen from the sludge out of the soil, and then we do all the testing and all, and then we send it to the state, and it shows us how much more sludge we can add each time. So it's an ongoing thing. It's, you know, like I say, it's great for the environment. We can raise wheat, sorghum Sudan grass, and, you know, we do sell the hay bales and all that. So it's a nice addition to the landfill. And I do want to thank the county for the foresight to realize what an investment this is. And not, you know, this was started back in '92 when they had to go to a new, had contained landfills and all that, either shut down or built your own. Well, the county decided to do that, to build it. It cost a lot of money, but by now we are making money, and we're helping the citizens of Daviess County. If it wasn't for us, the trash prices probably here in this area would be triple. And they understood that by building this area. They did it for the citizens of Daviess County and the surrounding counties, and it's worked out well for everybody, because we do have the lowest gate rate in the state of Kentucky, which we're very proud of, and we continue to try to keep it low.